It's all right. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Hello, guys, and welcome back to another episode of On The DL. We're very happy to bring you another one. We told you we'd be back. We ain't going nowhere. So, as always, you know how we do. We're going to jump straight into the episode. Luke, would you like to tell them what we are kicking off the show with today?
Well, considering we are talking about relationships,
yes, we are.
I thought, why not start with Relationship Advice 101?
Okay.
And who better to give relationship advice than someone who can't commit to a relationship and someone who's in a committed relationship?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, they're going to get both sides of the coin.
Both sides of the
thing.
Whatever it's saying is. So I found some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't... See, now I've read them, but I didn't want to read them in too much depth.
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying.
Because I also wanted to be a bit surprised.
Yeah.
So I found some stuff, and let's just say, from what they started off with, wild. So, this one hooked me straight away. First one, my girlfriend is living with the guy she cheated on me with. What should I do? Now, my GF cheated on me last year, and we ended up working things out. Nice. A month ago, we had a fight, and she started to distance herself for a bit. The other day, I came over to her house, and as she told me she wanted to work things out, and at that point, I found out she was no longer living there. A bit sus. But instead, living with the guy she cheated on me with. Her excuse was that I live too far away for her to get work. That they don't think of each other romantically, and that they are just friends.
Sorry?
Just friends. She's assuring me I have nothing to worry about and that she loves me. Oh, I'm not done. However, I also found out a week before seeing me, she invited him to go to the cottage with her and her friends. She said again, nothing happened. I was told everything after her already making the decisions. I'm not sure what to make of this or what I should do. Does this make sense? I feel a lack of respect.
A lack to start
Darren,
with.
the floor is yours.
Where do I start? Bro, the geezer's in a catastrophe of mayhem. The girl, So, okay, the big one that stood out for me was, she's gone with the other guy to all of her friends and gone to, some cottage or cabin or whatever. That means that if the friends are comfortable with the guy, the whole thing is gelled and it's working perfectly.
That's her new boo. She's basically invited her new man to meet her friends. That's what I see there.
You see?
That's what I see.
But then it's one thing going to a house, but then to a cottage.
Yeah, it's a getaway.
So you got to stay overnight in it.
And also, I'm assuming her friends are female, so this isn't girl. This is this isn't just our girls. This is I want you to meet
so and so. So it's either girls' night or it's couples' night.
Either way,
bro.
It's not looking good. Also, sorry. How can you go move in with the guy you cheated on your man with? Fam. But
then she's telling my man, the boyfriend, that he's got nothing to worry about, even though she's living with the other guy.
Nothing to worry about. Although she moved in with him after a fight. Yeah. So they had an argument. This is blah, blah,
so what else is she gonna do after the next fight?
Apparently, she can't get work because he lives far. Her boyfriend, innit? She can't get no work. But yo, guess what? They're just friends. They've fought before, but they're just friends.
Honestly, it gets better and better. The only advice I have for you, bro, is get out, run as far as you can in any direction, and do not look back.
Yeah, she's taking you for a mug, fam.
She's done. She's for the streets. She belongs to the streets, bro.
She's Clyde. She's him. She's him.
Friggin', I mean, what else is she doing? She's wasting her time otherwise.
So also, let me tell you now, that man isn't just letting you in his house rent-free.
No. She's laying it down. She's doing the cooking. She's doing the cleaning. Then she's telling you that you got nothing to...
Sorry, bro.
Bro, get a grip.
Get a new girl. Sorry, man. Sorry.
What do you say? Get a new girl?
Yeah. He needs a new girl.
He needs a new girl, but he needs to rethink everything that he's already allowed. That can't happen again.
Yeah. You...
Big man?
Big man?
Okay. Ex-girlfriend tried to hit me with her car. Chased me down an alley.
I'm out already. Bam, I'm going to answer this now. Run. Get out. Do not make it work. Sorry. Finish it.
Like, an ex-girlfriend tried to hit me with her car.
Sorry. Wow.
Chased me down an alley in which the fence was too high to jump on one side and there was condos on the other. She proceeded to call me the next day at work and tell me that I looked like a sexy cheetah running away from her car. Bro, she's tapped. Imagine that. Your girl she tried to run you over, fam. She comes to you, you look like a sexy cheetah running away from the car, you know.
Is it bad? That's kind of attractive.
You're as toxic as them? As her?
No, just a little.
What's attractive about that?
That she's like done all that, they're just like messaging me like, you're a little sexy cheetah. but sorry, because we're meant to be giving advice here.
Oh, snap.
Get out. Title is, I found my husband masturbating to my sister. Right, let me go into it.
I'm intrigued.
So I've known that my husband has a crush on my sister for years, but till yesterday, it was just a childish infatuation. Things were fine yesterday when I left for work. Heck, I'd even call it a productive day at work. I did usual duties, then finished my shift and drove back home. Amazing. Imagine my surprise when I walk into the bedroom to find my hubby furiously... Wow. Furiously. He was going at it then, innit? Furiously off to my sister and brother-in-law's amateur porno. How he got that, I will never know. Anyway. It took me a few seconds to process what was happening. The eye contact following the realization of what was happening will forever haunt me. Imagine him just looking back. How? Like, man's just... No. I basically just walked out of the house, drove to my parents' house 3 hours away. First, I found the humour in the situation, but then the subject of his masturbation came into play and it wasn't that funny anymore. Then came the questions. Does he have a fetish? How did he even get that video? Does he have more? Is it on the internet? I know it isn't him in the video because I saw my brother-in-law from an unfortunate angle, so that's little consolation. But the absurdity of everything coupled with the random bouts of idiocy that strikes my husband is making me dread the oncoming conversation. What do I even say? What the fuck will he say? Do I tell my sister and brother-in-law about this?
No. Firstly, I think we need to home in on the key word. Furiously.
That means he was like...
So when he's like, imagine you're going, and you look at her like there's nothing more unmasculine as a man to be like this, like covering your parts so your partner doesn't see you. Advice: don't speak to the relatives. Just you need to chat to him because it has to be a fetish.
Not necessarily, because apparently he said that he finds her sister attractive.
But then to watch her with another guy,
that's just porn, isn't it?
But that's where it becomes a fetish, because he could have just watched porn.
Yeah, but he fancies her sister.
I mean, you got a free... Where does it go now?
This is the advice. She wants to know.
No, I mean, let's say she does nothing, yeah?
Right.
Where does he go? What's his next level up?
Level up?
He's got to do the real thing?
Oh wait. Oh, so we've just completely scrapped giving her advice and just gone, big man, go tap it. That's our advice.
I mean, you're halfway there anyway, so.
That's our advice. Wow. This is. I thought I was gonna be the one giving out bad advice. That's terrible.
I think she should try and not bribe him, but say, yo, I caught you doing this. Do you want me to go tell them? Be like, no, let me get something to nice you up and just see how long you can keep him there for.
I'll get like a nice little, a couple nice things.
Yeah. What would you say? What would if your girl was?
Fam.
Yeah, because you're
Fam.
met your brother.
It's not. Nah.
Nothing. You're not letting
Get
nothing
out.
slide.
Get out. Get out my house now. Take your belongings. Do not pass go. Do not collect £200. Get out.
So, my ex found out that my rebound had pierced nipples. Completely normal response. She pierces hers. Shows up at my apartment. Climbs up to my balcony and waits for me to come home. Topless. Not weird at all, is it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Jealousy to the max, innit?
That's weird.
If you're gonna say the first one was sexy, that's kind of sexy.
Don't get me wrong. I'd whack it there and then.
Oh yeah, balcony
But then
job.
just know, I'm probably never speaking to her again. Hell no. Hell no.
I kind of like it, you know.
Hell no. Hell no.
The only question I've got is, I hope you turn up to the balcony with clothes, though.
Yes.
Because if you haven't, and because I can imagine
You
you
ain't borrowing my hoodie home.
you'd send her on. So imagine if she's come topless.
Yeah.
Should have thought
How you
about
came
that,
is
big
how
man.
you're leaving.
Should have thought.
How you came is how you're leaving.
True.
You ain't taking my hoodie. You want to know why you're not taking my hoodie? Because I don't plan on seeing you again. And I quite like my clothes.
And the rebound, she don't take my hoodies. So
Reba needs to take my hoodie. So, and as you want to be her so much.
going on to the next part of the show. So, as Luke said, we're talking about relationships. The start, the end, and everything in between.
Sorry, just having a fight with my bottle.
Did you win? Doesn't look like it. So I suppose let me kick it off by asking you. You're gonna have to delve into something deep. We're gonna have to go into past trauma and all that stuff, like we always do. So, Luke, can you open up to me as much as you feel comfortable about ex-partners? How kind of the gist and how many that you've had, how it all went, why it ended, and what did you value in the relationship as well?
Jeez. Past partners. Mm-hmm. Okay, ones that I can. Past partners.
So we're not talking hookups, we're talking partners.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say I don't count college. I think you're too young. So anyone out there, I think you are too young. You're emotionally, you're not ready.
Fair.
So
I wasn't, so I'm with you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So then I'll go with 1x, 2x, 3.5.
That's what. Okay, what does that even mean? You've had 3.5?
3.5 x's.
So it's 3 in a midget,
No. You
little freak.
well.
So go on, start with number one, like the first proper relationship you can remember.
First proper one was, I didn't know.
I do. Oh, that one. I do
That
know.
one.
I do know.
That one. Let's dive into it.
I actually don't know anything. Sorry to interrupt you there. I don't know anything about your actual relationship though, so this would be interesting.
It was fine. It was great. It was fine. Lovely girl. Sound girl. As you know.
She was lovely.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. To date, she's still a lovely girl. Doesn't mean message me though. Let me just make that clear. Still. This is not me saying
No.
So yeah, nice girl. At the time, cool, whatever. If I'm being brutally honest, kind of outgrew her.
Okay.
Because this was like, modelling was starting to like happen properly and this, that and the other, and
Going out and you were growing up quick
yeah,
at that age.
yeah. And even though we got on, whatever, there was a big world out there.
Mm-hmm.
So I went and explored it, innit?
But did you mean you felt it? You felt that there was...
I'm
bigger
sure you
fish
get
in the
it.
sea.
You know what I mean? You've never had that feeling where it's just like...
Bro, of course.
It's hard to put into words, but you sometimes just have that feeling where it's like, no, I need to go out there.
So is that why it ended?
That's why that one
you
ended.
felt like you needed...
It was done.
Okay, so if that was number 1, take us on to number 2. How did that experience
That's the
affect?
half.
Okay, so we're going from 1 to 1.5, and then we'll do the rest.
Yeah, we're going to 1.5. 1.5, she gets a mention purely because she got the status, but she just didn't have it for long. She probably had it for 2 weeks.
What happened?
Man, I saw the real side.
Oh, the red flags.
And I ran. I ran.
So what? Like, talk to us. What were the red flags?
What was the red flags?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Wake her up one day and she's smashing up her place and smashing up her phone and her iPad. And I'm just there like, okay.
For what you been doing?
To this day, I still don't know her reason for it.
What?
Thank you. Red flag. And I was like, I remember I carried on my day as normal. Got all her stuff fixed. But as normal. Like, yeah, I'll see you like next week or whatever. Fam, you think I ever message that girl ever again? I remember just getting abusive texts. But I had to run in it.
Was she toxic when you were with her, or?
No.
So you didn't see any of that?
Nope.
In the build-up?
Nope.
It just one day exploded?
Yep.
Can't blame you for doing one, to be fair.
Bye.
All right, so take us off the midget. What's 2.5?
Firstly, she wasn't a midget. She's quite tall, actually. 2.5. 2.5. This one, oh, you know this one as well. This one's crazy as well. This one I live with.
I think I know. I know.
Stabby.
Yeah. Have you got to call a girl stabby?
Well, I can when she tried to stab me. I think I'm well within my rights to call her Stabby if she tried to stab me.
I mean, yeah, that is fair enough.
Stabby McStab. It was more. I was conning myself that I was ready to settle down.
At least you're honest, mate.
I was conning myself. I was lying to me.
Everyone. The universe.
Yeah. It was like I was really trying to sell myself a dream that, Luke, you are ready to settle down, have the whole whatever. I live with this girl. And then, yeah, she did a nut job.
How old were you?
Want to say 25, 26.
Okay, so a few years after the first.
You see what I mean? Like, after the first one, had my fun.
Yeah. 4 years of it sounds like.
Had some fun. And then it was like, oh, no, I just want to settle down, innit?
Yeah.
You rush it, live with this person, blah, blah, blah. Worst decision of my life, man.
Wow. Whose idea was it to move in with who?
Fam, it was, all right. Oh! You ever had like not necessarily a relationship or just a connection with someone that goes so quick? It was that.
I know what you mean.
And because we'd known each other prior.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't like fresh. We knew each other.
Oh, snap.
And then it just moved. Boom.
Okay.
And I was already in the mindset of, nah, I just want to settle down now. I want to behave, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, nah.
Didn't happen.
Well, nah, because I slept with him, mate.
Is that why she... Or was that after? If anyone wondering, yeah, that is what you think it is.
Stabby.
Yep.
Did she know that? No, she didn't know that.
So why did she try and do that? She would have chefed you if she got her hands on you after, bro.
Love makes you do wild things.
She would have chefed you, bro.
Yeah, facts.
Fine, so 4.5?
4.5. 4.5, what? Latest one?
Yeah, last to date.
The last one. Again, lovely girl. Unlike the others, a lot younger than me.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't really got a bad word to say. Nah.
Jeez.
Ain't really got a bad word to say. I would just say that one ended more because my own issues.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong, the others also my issues and why I've got... every single relationship I've ever been in, I've found a way of getting out because of my own.
Fair enough.
But this one was probably more so that I was doing detrimental things to me whilst dealing with a lot. I was hiding a lot. I was trying to be the perfect person for this person whilst blah, blah, blah. Are
you saying it's like a knock-on effect to her? You're sabotaging yourself and then she get the sabotage result?
I'd say it's so unfortunate that the last one got every single bad thing in my life just happened to come to a pass at that time. I'd say my biggest childish trauma hit me on the head. Not physically, literally. But that came to pass at that time. So my biggest childhood trauma hit me then. Other dynamics came into play. Past things came into play that I was dealing with. So I'm been taken back to like traumas, also dealing with them. Then I'm abusing things to like get me through the days. My body's breaking on me. And all these things that are hitting me, I'm also hiding. I'm also doing this, I'm also doing that. And it was a case of she was just around at the wrong time. And she probably got the worst version of Luke. But then probably the worst version of Luke.
It's the right person, wrong time.
I wouldn't say that.
I
don't know if that's the right person.
Yeah, obviously you're never gonna know from that. But
I'll never know if that was the right person because I wasn't. I weren't. There was a period of the relationship I don't really remember too much because I was on so much.
And if you don't know what Luke's talking about when he says this, make sure you go and check out the first couple episodes because he opened up completely about all of this.
Yeah,
so it's all there for you.
So I was abusing substances, alcohol, sleeping pills, antidepressants, blah blah blah. So there's a relationship that's a blur. So I'd say this person unfortunately got the worst Luke could ever be.
So I'm going to ask you a couple of things at the end, but from all of those, what could you give me a summary of one lesson you learned which could apply to all of them, which you could share?
One lesson from all that is
run.
Stay away from women. Nah, be honest. Be honest. Because every single relationship has ended badly because I've just not been honest.
Fair.
And I've prolonged the relationship I've prolonged probably every relationship longer than they should have been by not being honest. Like the first one, I prolonged it because I was just like, because you're a nice girl. But really, I should have band-aid off, gone. The half one, that don't count. 2.5. I should have stopped lying to myself, and again, just ripped the band-aid off and bounced. But I thought, because we're living together this day and you're about, just keep it.
It's more difficult to get out so fast, isn't it?
And then the latest one, it was a case of, honestly, I should have just been like, yo, I'm going through so much, I just can't be with you right now. But now we've had a history of my love life. See, I pretty much know yours. You've only really had like 3 serious ones. 2 serious ones, I'd say.
2 serious ones, but there is a third, which, it was before you.
Yeah, so don't count really, does it? It's that young puppy love.
Yes and no. I did a lot of dumb things on purpose because I thought it was cool.
Been there.
So that's why I wanna talk about that one as well, because some stuff just ain't cool, and you think it is, and it ain't.
All right then. Well, because I know your partners, past and present. What would you say is something you regret, and then what is something you learned from every single one?
So the thing I regret was probably the first relationship. We were 18.
Young.
Yeah, 18.
Puppy love.
It was, bro. I was smitten. The thing which wasn't cool was like, I basically I didn't save her number in my phone. Yeah.
Fam, this ain't your girl.
Yeah. So this was BBM. So I think it was like the first time we'd spoke. She pulled up to mine, and then she must have seen my phone for some reason, and she's like, "I'm not saved in your phone." I'm like, "Nah, but like you will be, innit?" Like,
No offense. That is a red flag.
huge red flag. I was like, "You will be soon, don't worry." And I just
Question: was she your girlfriend at the time?
No.
Sorry, carry on there.
No.
Because I was carry on.
But this girl was good, man. Like, she was from a really good family. She drove. She had very good morals. She had a good job. Like, she was great. There was no reason for me to be a prick.
Just cause.
Just cause. And it turned into like 2-3 months of her saying, "Okay, you're taking the piss now. Save my number. Like, this ain't funny." And I always used to say, "You're my girl, but you're not my girl." Like, I thought it was cool. I thought I was winning her over. Obviously, I'm doing the opposite. I'm pushing her further and further away.
Yeah.
And then, what happened at the end of it? I think I knew she started seeing someone else. Someone who was much more suited to her. Much more. Her parents would have liked them better, like all of it. So then, when she started seeing him, and when she started being around, because basically he was working near her work. He was working on the building next to her work.
Okay.
So she couldn't help but see him.
Yeah.
So he's tried to speak to her. Boom, 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 boom. Then, I mean, I don't know whether the parents pushed her to him, but I just didn't see it as a need to try and bring her back. I was like, she'll be here. Like, she's mine. Like, she'll just be here. She's going to go and be around him all day. And, you know, I didn't know what love was, but I was like, she must like me that much. She'll just come back. She didn't come back.
Sorry.
She didn't come back. But, you know, off that story.
No
The one thing which was actually really nice, and is still kind of nice in a sad way to think about, was that when she messaged me saying, "You're a prick. You did this. I don't think we should carry on. We shouldn't see each other anymore." I still didn't have her number saved. So I messaged her back saying, who's this? Fam, it's embarrassing.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought that's an elite comeback.
When I was 18, yeah, it was
That's
kind of
elite.
like...
That's elite. Imagine she's gone out of her way, but like, yo, and you've just gone, who's this?
I was dying inside.
Oh yeah, I know.
I was nearly crying. So yeah, that was the first one. So it's just an example, like, guys, it ain't cool.
So wait, what did you regret from that? Not saving the number.
Every action.
Oh right. The whole.
Everything I did until I knew when I knew she was my girl, I changed into doing things on purpose to piss her off, to think that that's winning her over. No one taught me this. I don't know where I got it from. So it was just bad learned behavior. And the other question you asked me, what's something I could have took from the three relationships?
What did you take from it?
Oh,
what did you take from that one?
What did I take from that one?
That one.
Fix
Save her
up,
number.
man. Nah.
No, not even save her number.
Nah. Just fix up. Just fix up, because it's what you think is cool is not cool.
Fairs.
It's unacceptable.
So then, what's your regret in the second one? Because I know the second one pretty well.
The second one was 5-year relationship.
Yeah.
Really healthy for like 4.5 years. And after that, no. What did I learned from the second one, no matter how much... Fam, you throw me off now. Oh, God. Okay, what did I learn about the second one? I can't be molded into something I'm not.
I don't think anyone should be molded, period.
No, they shouldn't have to feel like they can be, but... Or, no, feel like they have to be just to try and fit in. But it's true what they say. You can take the boy out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the boy. Like you can't. Fair play to you for trying, but it ain't gonna happen. And then my current relationship, the best of all of them.
What did you learn?
Oh, that I can't be.
What
molded.
did you regret?
What did I regret?
You ain't getting out of that one.
Oh, what did I regret from that relationship? Don't like coming up with these things. I should have let her go sooner, much sooner.
Yeah. So yeah, I think now it's a good time to talk about maybe do's and don'ts in relationships, or our do's and don'ts, things that we've done, aren't proud of, and things that maybe we actually pat ourselves on the back for doing. Why did we both cheat? And I'm
Please
saying
go
this.
first.
No, but you know what? I'm saying this because I'm being open and honest. It is what it is. I've done it. I'm not proud of it, but I've done it. And because I think maybe if this female's listening, they should know that sometimes a man cheating genuinely has nothing to do with you.
Yeah. Yes, bro. Preach that. Go. Run with that.
It sometimes has absolutely nothing to do with you. So don't take it personal.
Because I know girls are just gone,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
So, all right. And so give us an in-depth picture of a relationship that you were in or a situation where you cheated, why you did it. Please explain, and like how many times, and what was the end result of you doing that whole spiel.
Well, what's that saying? Leopard never changes his spots. It's not true. It's not true.
Don't smirk at me, bro. Not in this topic, because I'm gonna keep laughing.
Okay.
Trying to be serious.
So I have pretty much cheated in every single relationship. Not proud of it. This smile on my face says otherwise, but I'm not proud of it. I didn't cheat on my last relationship.
Good man.
Growth.
I was gonna say.
Thank you. Growth. So the last relationship, I didn't cheat at all. But the other ones, not proud of it, but it was more. All right. So the first one was because I was young. I was young, dumb, and reckless. And this person doesn't know this, so sorry.
So what about the last time?
Last time I cheated. That's 3.5. I was lying to myself.
About what?
Being in a relationship.
Were you just saying, no, I'm not? Babe, are we together?
No.
Yeah. No.
I was lying to myself that I wanted to be in one.
Oh.
I thought to because you know how I said to you before, I always said to you like, you get to 25, you got to be grown, this, that, and you've had this ideal as a kid. So I hit that age and I thought, no, I now need to actually make foundations. It's like panic stations were going off. Like, find someone, settle down, Luke. What are you doing? Come on, chop. Now.
That's pressure.
And I found someone and I settled down. And was it the right person? No. Were they even remotely on my level? No. Did they have any drive? No. Did people look at her and go, what? Yes. And then it got to a point where we were no good for each other. I was so like lethargic to relationship. It was a case of, fam, why am I admitting this? Every time I cheat, I'd like buy something new, like some Valentino shoes or something. She'd just be like, oh my God, my boyfriend is the best. And I'm like, yeah, I am.
That adds weight to the dirty deed.
Yeah.
So do you think if you didn't cheat, that you would have been more inclined to make the relationship work?
If I didn't cheat, I'd probably have just been a very unhappy man in a relationship. Ultimately, I cheated to get out of it. All right. Ultimately, I slept with one of her friends.
To get out of it?
To fully get out. Because she'd kind of known. And I was like, fuck, if I've told you, and like, we're still... Like, what can I do? That's where my head went. It's like, what can I do? Because I'll be honest, I'm a ass. I'm not gonna come up to you and be like, "Yo, it's over." I'm the one who gets them to break up with me. I'm a ass. I'm a it's
and
fine.
You sit and wait for the message.
Yeah. I'll admit it. I am a ass. When it comes to relationships, you need to dump me because I ain't got the heart to do it. Here's some advice for y'all. If you think you're about to... No. Let me start this again. As a man, I can safely say, if you're sat there thinking you want to cheat on your missus, my advice to you is, go have a wank. Because as soon as you do that, you're laughing, but as soon as you do that, yeah, that horniness is gone. So
I agree. I can't help but think about the sister. Don't do it over your girl's sister or mom or
don't do that. So yeah, Darren, why were you out here cheating? You dirty dog.
So
have you cheated on all your previous past relationships?
The first one, no. First one, I was the one I didn't save a number, and I was genuinely infatuated by her.
Oh, fair.
Just did everything wrong.
Just the 4.5 year one.
Yeah, yeah, just the one that should have actually meant something.
It's fine then.
I don't know when the first time was that I did it. I know it's f***ing bad. I get it. I know these people like the first time. How many times? Yeah, I know.
So, what age was you when you first cheated?
I'd have been, I'm gonna say 21.
So 2 years in?
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, I remember when I used to tell girls on the weekend I'm 21. That was like oh my god, he's so young, and let's you know, you like when it's like ladies' night sort of thing. Like it's like a prize to them. So that's where the first bit of cheating came. Because it's not like I'm going to the pub and just trying to hit on a girl, hit or miss and blah, blah, blah. I'm around 150, 250 women a night. So to say one of them in there is not going to like me when I'm like the main one who's performing and all it, like it's unlikely. So I didn't handle the attention very well. Obviously, every guy who's on a stage and dancing and all that nonsense in front of cameras, all that, you always get attention, but you have to be able to control it.
I think that comes with age, don't it? No, not that I'm only saying that. I'm not excusing the fact that you cheated, but because you're 21 with that attention.
Yeah, no, you're right, but it's very technical because it is age, but it's also experience at the same time. Like once I'd done it for 2-3 years, the job, and had all that attention, I completely hated it. So if I would have started the job at 30 and done it until 33, I still probably would have had that cheating spell.
Is it that like in new environment, new?
Because remember, I'm hitting different cities every weekend, every night, and there's hundreds of women screaming for you. So for me to like, at 21, be like, no, I'm not going to do anything with anyone. Like, that's where the majority of it came. And honestly, once it started, it was like an avalanche, bro. Once the first one rolled, it was... I won't get into the stories of all that, but once the first one... What's the first domino? Dominoes, bro. And because I was in uni... And there was no getting caught. There was no, this is wrong, Darren, stop what you're doing. This is insincere. It was, what we doing today then? How messed up can we get it today? And it's just toxically disrespectful.
Yeah, it's disrespectful.
It's vile.
Because
vile.
Lord knows, if I was to find out that anyone cheated on me, I'd be so...
I think we need to leave these guys with a wonderful parting message, as we always do.
Yeah. Also, I'm not a cheat no more.
Not a cheat. No more.
I'm not.
You can't see. You have to say you have to embody the whole thing. I ain't a cheat no more. Okay?
What he said.
I ain't a cheat.
Yeah, like,
I think it's important to know the other person's intentions from the get. Are they going to try and mold you, or are they happy with how you are?
I agree with that. I think that's yes. I agree with that. Their intentions, yeah.
You said cheating, which is a good
Cheating,
one.
don't cheat. Because as soon as you do it once, doors open, and if you've been cheated on, don't take them back.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Yeah.
Period. Because it's gone. It's gone.
The spark is gone. The trust is gone.
I'd also say you have to be honest with one another.
You do have to.
So just like how she wasn't honest in that thing about her past life.
Oh yeah.
The OnlyFans stuff. You have to be honest.
You have to.
Just because, and the thing is, I say this when I speak to girls. I couldn't give a shit about your past. I really don't. But what I care about is if you've lied to me about something and then I find out, or if I'm in a scenario where I'm now chatting and pally with some man you've done a thing with that I didn't know about.
Yeah, that's.
I should never be in a situation where I'm caught off guard. I don't like that.
No, it's not.
I don't
cool,
care
man.
about your past, but respect me enough to just make me aware of certain things. You know what I mean?
If there's a chance you're gonna bump into, if she's asked you to come somewhere, you're gonna bump into someone. At least let you know before, innit? Communication.
That's yes.
It's broad. It's so broad, but you must communicate, especially as you get older.
That's something I'm learning.
How are you communicating? Understand how the other person receives communication. I know if you just met someone, it's a bit much. But if you're serious, you need to do this research because it's going to alleviate so many arguments. If you know how to communicate with her, you're in.
Yeah.
Instead of waffling and she's annoyed, or vice versa with a guy. So I would say that.
I'd say don't rush.
Yeah, that's a very good one actually.
Don't rush it. Genuinely, don't rush it, man. Enjoy it.
Yeah, enjoy the energy at the start, man.
Enjoy it, man. Don't rush it.
Suck it up. And when you're younger, you want to just like, okay, let me see you, and like.
And you know what I'd also say, which kind of stems in the don't cheating. Even when you're in the talking phase, have respect to only be talking to them.
Yeah.
Because I actually think that's why I didn't cheat on my last one, because I said myself from the get, I'm just gonna focus
solely on her.
What happens. If it don't. But at least, I can't walk away being like, I can't go into it having like some form of bad feelings, like I was whacking someone else, or I was whacking you, which has been the case with every single one of mine as well. Been whacking about 6 others.
Yeah,
it's just like, you won the race.
You never put the attention into.
You know what I mean? Like, so when you're going into it, go into it fully, not this half-hearted. Like, in the speaking stage, just be speaking to that person, and then that should also carry on into the relationship.
Yeah,
because let's face it, I think every guy that's had like the roster, and then has wifed a ting. At the beginning, you're still kind of chatting to the roster.
Yeah,
because you're slowly dying the roster off. You don't just you know what I mean. So you're cheating from the get, really.
That's so true. I didn't actually look at it like that. You are, to be fair. And if you're still chatting to, biggest one for me, when I was chatting to bare girls, I couldn't remember what any of them said.
And then also, it's kind of cheating.
Yeah, it is. That is cheating because your intention is to.
I'm not chatting to a girl to see how you are.
No.
At them times, I'm not.
And girls, don't try to act like you are either, man. You ain't trying to check in on boys to see how they are. So, I can feel you smiling. Don't smile.
I can't help it,
I
man.
Can't smirk.
I can't help
keep
it.
this genuine I'm a better man face.
I am. I just can't help but smile, man. Listen, don't judge me. This is how I deal with serious scenarios. I smile, okay?
True that. Well, guys, anything to add?
I think don't go broke for a girl.
Oh, yeah, don't. It's not worth it.
That one just popped in my head. Don't go broke for a girl.
It's not worth it.
Because if it's something you can't keep up, and if you're giving her that from the get, and then it just...
You don't know the stress.
She's gonna go...
And she's gonna go quick, but she's still gonna be taking all your stuff on the way out.
Yeah, don't go broke for a girl. Stay within your means.
I think that's a very good point to add.
Did I also say don't cheat?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, don't cheat.
Might just name this episode "No Cheating." But yeah, guys, we really, I thoroughly enjoyed this conversation. This was very eye opening. And yeah, I got a couple of questions answered from you, which I genuinely really wanted answers. So thank you.
We'll go into more depth another day.
Yes, guys. If there's any questions we missed, anything you want to know, hit that little section at the bottom, which is called the comments. And please, as always, make sure you're liking the video, and please make sure you're subscribing to the channel, because it all helps and you get to see more of our pretty faces. So, guys, as always, thank you for joining. Thank you for tuning in. I want to see all of you in the Instagram DMs, all of you in the YouTube comments. But for now, we are going to say peace.
Bye.